that you're doing very, very well today. I thought we could continue with our exploration of all things ooky and spooky. So tonight, I thought we would just go through some of my Halloween decorations. Some of these things I have made, some of them I have purchased, but just things that I really love. So this is all from the Dollar Tree. Back here is a card from the Dollar Tree. And what I did is remove the back and cut it to size. And then I took this plastic frame, which had some sort of Halloween decoration in it. I took that out. And then these are all wooden stickers. So I took them, I painted them, and then I hot glued them on. I put a little piece of paper behind the jack-o'-lantern so you would be able to see a little bit better the little glow coming in from there. The little bat, and this is a felt witch's hat that was also from the Dollar Tree. And so I have this setting up in my sitting in my home office, right above where I work every day. So I really like that. Next up, we have this pillow, and I believe it is from Target. It says Home Sweet Haunted Home. It's got a little bit of glitter on it. I'm usually not a huge fan of glitter on my decor, but it doesn't really come off, and it's pretty mild. My favorite is the back, because it's got polka dots and spiders. I really enjoy that. I'm tempted to just leave this side out. I definitely should have gotten two of these, but you know how Target is. I think this is in the dollar spot for like $5. So it went pretty fast. A couple of other Dollar Tree doodads. One is this plastic bone bird, and I realize this is not exactly how birds work, but I think it's pretty cool. Especially because look, the little arms just moved. Does the beak move? Oh my goodness. The beak moves. Okay, that's amazing. This was from the Dollar Tree. I highly recommend you get yourself one of these. It came as is. This, on the other hand, this was one of those skulls. Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of that color, but it's a little bit lighter. So I took some gold spray paint and I just spray painted it. And now this sits in my living room. I like it. I've seen where people have painted these white and blacked out the eyes and in between the teeth. And I really like that too, so I may have to try that next year. I have a little mild confession. I may or may not have an addiction to coffee mugs. I love them. I want all of them. I don't have as many Halloween ones as you would think. I think I've got 3 or 4, which maybe is a lot, but since Halloween is my favorite, I feel like it's not. So this one says Village Witch, and it has a little haunted house there with a little ghost coming out. And I love this mug. I love it because it's simple color palette. It's cute. It's also really good. It's good and tall. I like them to be taller because they keep your coffee warm a lot longer, or your tea, or whatever it is you're drinking, because I drink both coffee and tea. Here are 2 signs. They're really simple. This one says All Hallows Eve and has some bats. Bats are my favorite. They're my favorite Halloween. I really like bats. I think I like anything like that. Like I like possums. I like bats. I'm not sure what that is. This was $1 from the Target dollar spot. And I feel like I bought this during almost the summer of this year. And then this one I have had forever. I got this at the thrift store back when I had just started thrifting. And it is so silly and so goofy. It's got these weird little ghosts, these bizarre pink bats, and this smiling little jack-o'-lantern. And I think it is so funny and cute. And I paid $1. Apparently it was $3 when it was new, which is, this is really heavy, and can't see if it's pressed wood or if it's real wood, but I think it's really like solid wood, so $3 wasn't even too bad, even though the art is definitely questionable. It seems as if all I'm doing is talking about Target dollar spot, but this, I'm pretty sure this came from the dollar spot, and it was just unfinished ceramic that I then painted white and then gave it a little curly Q and a nice little orange bow. And I'll be honest with you, this is one of my most favorite Halloween decor pieces. I just think it's so adorable. It's so silly, and I love silly things, and I love Halloween. So it's a perfect combination. Here is another one of my pieces. It's kind of gross that I found it in another piece in a thrift store. It's a candle holder that has stars and moon, and it's solid metal. And while it is kind of gross and rusted, I could clean it up, but I kind of like it. It feels worn and used and magical somehow. So I may keep it the way it is. This is a mug that I use year round. Well, I just got it this year, but I love this mug. It has witches flying through the night over a graveyard with bats and stars, and they're all different, the witches are. And there's the moon, and inside it has stars. It says witches brew. I really like that. It's pretty big, so your coffee and your tea do tend to go, and it's very, very, very thin. So they do go cool a little fast, but I really enjoy it. The only thing is my partner said, why are the spiders going straight down? Why are they not flying in the wind if they're flying? And I was like, I wish you had never, ever, ever said that to me, because now I see it every time. Now these are again from the Target dollar spot, but I got them several years ago when I was working at a local university to decorate my office, because I was like one of the only people that decorated for Halloween. But it's the best, so I had to. And now that I no longer work there, I've been putting them up in my kitchen above my cabinets. We have a little ledge. I just think they're super cute. A little witch hat and a little jack-o'-lantern in another complementary color palettes. And I really like a simple color palette and traditional colors, particularly for Halloween. Here are a couple of the towels I have. It says happy haunting, and it's a vintage little witch riding on a broom with a little owl friend. There's a towel that goes with it that is black with white ghost on it, but I have that hanging up currently in my bathroom, so I wanted to leave that in there, so we could dry our hands and things like that. This I love. It has been hanging above from my stove, so it's a little dirty, but trick or treat. And this is a little felt ghost here, and there's some finishing lace down here, but it's nice and thick. The little spider is thick, and then there's an embroidered pumpkin on it. I just really like this. I like, again, those black and white, orange, gray color palettes. And there's a little black towel behind it too that I leave just to give it some dimension. was my partner's mother's. It's from the 70s, maybe earlier. It was $4.17 on sale from $6.65 when it was originally purchased. And we put a black candle in here. There are two of them, and we put them beside our television. I don't like them usually because they're beside electronics, but I really like them. They give a really creepy glow whenever you light them. And as a pair, even though they're a little chipped up and dirty, they're some of my favorites for sure. This smiling candy corn is a squishy. Doesn't really make any noise, but I found this at Family Dollar, maybe Dollar General, one of the two, and it was $1, and I put it, have a little shelf right when you walk in on the wall, and I put it on that shelf with some pumpkins and our dog leashes and things like that, and I think it's really cute. For Halloween, I'm going to keep it like this with a little face and then turn it around when it's no longer Halloween. I have one of these in my office at work because I work both from home and I a couple days a week go into an office. So I got two because I thought they were the cutest thing ever. This I have actually had for a really long time. It came from the Dollar Tree. And it's a little lamp. I don't even know if it works. We're going to go with no. I'm going to say that's completely and utterly stuck. But I really like it. I hung it outside for the trick-or-treaters. Had a couple of them last year. But I just really love this pattern. And so right now I have it sitting beside my sink in the window just to look at, because I really did think that would work. I guess I should have checked that earlier, but I like the design, and I think it's definitely worth hanging on to just for that. I found this in a local thrift store. It is a primitive witch. It says 99 cents, but I'm pretty sure that I paid less than that, considerably less than that. That's one of those things where it's on sale. She's made of wood, solid, real wood. When I got her, her hair was hanging off, so I had to glue and cut a lot of her hair. But I think she is just adorable and really cutesy. She's probably from the 80s, maybe 90s. I think that's when this kind of thing was in. But let's see what it says here. It says In Young. So it was made by In Young, maybe done locally or by a small company, an individual. I don't know. We'll just pretend like that's true because it makes me feel better. But I love her. I think she's super cute. I kind of want to leave her out all year long. You know, you never realize how much Target dollar spot things you have until you start talking about them collectively. But here's a witch hat that I think was probably from the Target dollar spot. It's pretty heavyweight. I have this sitting on a little entryway table right next to this little ghost, which is also from the dollar spot. I think it is so cute with just little eyes. It's very, very simple. I've also realized I never take tags off. That's definitely a feature of myself that I'm learning. These, I have several of these and a bunch of other pumpkins, but they're just a set of pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. that are glittery and they've got polka dots on them. They're really good for wreaths and things that you keep inside. You wouldn't want to put this outside because the glitter, one, it'll disintegrate, but then the glitter, you don't want, that's little shards of plastic that you don't want getting in the ground or around animals. This is one of my newest finds from the thrift store. It is a vintage pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. It's made of ceramic, and it is designed to have an actual real candle, because you would put your candle in there and you can see how big it is to allow for the candle, because if you have a candle too close to ceramics, it'll crack it, which has happened to me before, or it'll make it black, it'll put soot marks on it. And then on the top, it has a hole for the smoke and heat to rise out of, so the inside doesn't get too hot, which is really, really smart. I like this. I like its chubby little cheeks, and it does have a really cute glow. I don't use a real candle with it, even though I absolutely could. I use one of the flameless flickering candles that you can get at Dollar Tree or anywhere really. Here's a Hocus Pocus pumpkin, which I feel like everyone needs in their life. Oh, this was not from the dollar spot. This was from At Home. It was $3.99. In fact, now that I'm reading this, I do remember going and getting this one as well as this one. Yeah, this is $3.99. These are made of resin. This one says Wicked. It has a lot of squirrelies around it. It feels very like rock star Victorian, like metal Victorian to me. Again, these simple color palettes, I just love them. And then this little sign is from the Dollar Tree, and I couldn't believe it when I got it. I think this is so nice for a Dollar Tree sign. It's made of cardboard, as you can see here, and paper, but the print on it is very cute. I'll probably end up putting an actual ribbon there, but the font is nice, the color palette's very nice, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pumpkins. The jack-o'-lantern does feel a little off, considering these are all like happy, regular pumpkins, cutesy pumpkins. And you've got that one extremely vicious pumpkin, but I like it. I think it's really cute. I also put these above the cabinets in my kitchen. I kind of wish I would have got a couple more because they're just super cute. I know a lot of people turn these into things too. The crafters will turn this into something much more fancy than I do. The last one here is one that I made. These are 3 Dollar Tree pumpkins. Yeah, you can see on the back. I hate to show you the innards, the inner workings, but 3 dollar store pumpkins that I didn't care very much for. So I painted them, and then I wrote Boo, B-O-O. I put some new ribbon on the top. Oh, there's super glue or hot glue everywhere. And then I painted one of these cutouts, also from the Dollar Tree, of a ghost, and just have it hanging out in the back. It's definitely not my best work. My writing is isn't very great. So I'm not super good with letters, but I'm gonna just pretend like it's supposed to have that irregular, spooky, haunted feel to it. And that's why it looks that way. Just hear me on that one. Well, that isn't all of my Halloween decor, nor my fall decor, but I think we'll have to revisit the rest of it in a future video. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and that you are planning on the spookiest, hauntedest, most delightfully